Now in grade 7, there are some geometrical constructions that are normally carried out in pre-technical. Now we want to construct a perpendicular line. How do we construct a perpendicular line? Suppose you're given line AB, we want to construct a perpendicular line here. A perpendicular line actually bisects a line into two equal parts. So we get hold of our pair of compass. Our sharp point lands at this point. We strike an arc there and another arc down there. We take our point to B again, put it there. We strike an arc there and another arc there, and then we join the arcs. We join the arcs like that. So this is our angle of 90 degrees. So if you get hold of a pair of a protractor, put it at the center, pair of protractor, we put it at the center, like that. You realize that from this point all the way to that point is approximately 90 degrees. Likewise from this point 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 80, 90 degrees. So our perpendicular line divides our line into two equal parts. So this part here and that part are equal. Now to bisect an angle, for example, if we have a straight line like that, then we have our 2 points, one there and another point there. We can draw an angle of 60 degrees by the use of the pair of compass alone. So we take this one as our point, we strike an arc there, we strike again another arc at that point, repeat it point like that, and this is an angle of 60 degrees. So this is an angle of 60 degrees. If you measure it with a protractor, if we put our protractor there, from 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, like that. So this is an angle of 60 degrees. Now to bisect an angle of 60 degrees, what we do is that we began by striking an arc there and another arc there. We drew an angle of 60 degrees. To draw an angle of 30 degrees, we are going to bisect our angle of 60 degrees. To bisect an angle of 60 degrees is just the same as dividing it into two equal parts. So we strike an arc there, come to this area, strike another arc again, and then we join using a ruler. So our ruler, we place it here carefully so that we don't make an error, and then we strike a line like that. So we can call this C, call this A, B, and C. So if we call this one O, angle O, A, B is 30 degrees. So if you put your protractor there and see, this is an angle of 30 degrees, 0, 10, 20, 30 degrees. Then how do we draw an angle of 90 degrees? To draw an angle of 90 degrees, what we do is that we draw our straight line that we can put a mark there, and we call this one A, A, B, construct an angle of 90 degrees, stand here, then we adjust our pair of compass, we strike an arc there, stand here, and strike another angle, arc like that, and then we join the arcs. We join the arcs like that. So this is an angle of 90 degrees. Now suppose we want to bisect. Our 90 degrees. Bisect means dividing it into two equal parts. And once again, we put our pair of compass there. We adjust this one to some reasonable level. We make an arc there and another arc there. I adjust. I move to make another arc there. Stand here, strike another arc, and then I join these two parts. Join these two parts like that. So this is an angle of 45 degrees. To draw an angle of 120 degrees, what we do, once again, we draw our straight line. Drawing our straight line, stand there, strike an arc there and another arc there, like this, calling this point my O. This is my point A. Without adjusting our length, we bring this point there, strike an arc there like that, and then we join the arcs. Like that. So this is your 120 degrees and this is our 60 degrees. Now, how do we draw an angle of 150 degrees? To draw an angle of 150 degrees, since we have this point as 120 and then we have this other point here as 60 degrees, to be able to get 30, we can bisect this angle so that we get 30 degrees. When we add 30 plus 120, we get 150. Using the same procedure, stand there, make an arc there, and another. And stand here, adjust our pair of compass. Again, we adjust there, and then we join these two parts like that. So the whole of this angle up to there is 150 degrees, because 120 plus 30, because we have bisected our 60, we get 150 degrees.